What's up, Fly family? It's K McFly back with another Vlerno entry. And I am late eating brunch. I'm eating brunch, girl. What time is it? Like 2? Yeah, I don't know what I'm on today. I woke up real late. Started my whole day real late. I usually wake up like 7, 8 o'clock. I woke up today at like 10, 11 o'clock. Girl, threw my whole everything off, but wanted to come on here and make this video because I'm tired. I'm tired of people saying what they mean and meaning what they say, and then the moment that like a few people who they were disagreeing with, or people who they offended, wanted them to apologize for saying how they feel. And then they actually do it. That'd be the gag. You actually apologize. And at this point, to me, I'm like, are you apologizing because you mean it? Are you apologizing because they told you to apologize? Because either way, I'm not apologizing. Not if you coerced me to, and if I don't mean it. If I said something and I believed in something and I meant what I said when I said it, and I said it with conviction, with my chest, I'm not apologizing for that. I'm apologizing for the way it made you feel, if that's what you need. But I'm not gonna apologize because you didn't like what I said. If I'm not bashing you, if I'm not slandering you, or purposefully trying to hurt you, then I don't think that people should be made to feel any type of way for feeling how they feel. I'm so tired of it. And I'm tired of people succumbing to the peer pressure of, I guess, not being like, of having a different opinion, of having a different mindset, having a different way of thinking. Don't be sheep. First of all, don't be sheep. Don't feel something and go a certain way and you do something. Like, this is how you are. This is what you believe in, right? And this is not saying that your opinions or your views can't be swayed, because not all views are correct. I'm not even gonna say that. I don't feel like there's incorrect or correct. I feel like you do you, I'm gonna do me, and that's what it's gonna be, as long as we're not harming each other or hurting each other. But at the end of the day, you can have a debate with somebody and you can be like, you know what, I didn't even look at it like that. I've always thought this and I didn't look at it like that, so now I actually think how you think, or whatever. It doesn't need to be, I'm gonna bash you until you apologize or until you think like me. No, it should be, we're going to share our views together. We're going to talk and we're going to see if we can meet in the middle. If we can't, then that's great. We can be friends and have different views. Or we cannot be friends and have different views. But I'm not going to be coerced. I don't think anybody should be coerced or be bullied into having the same opinion as somebody just because, or apologizing for saying something just because somebody feels differently or got offended by what they said. They weren't talking specifically about you. They didn't say they hated you or that whatever. They just said, I don't agree with that lifestyle. I don't agree with that way of thinking. I don't agree with that action that you just took. I don't agree with it. And so as the person who they don't agree with, you don't have to, you don't even have to react. You can just leave it alone. Wow, they think differently than me. I don't like people who think differently than me. I'm not even gonna associate with that. That could just be it. You don't need to force people to think the same way as you. I don't think that people need to, and I don't understand why people want an apology if the person who's giving the apology doesn't mean it. I don't want any apology. Don't sign, seal, deliver no apologies to me if you do not mean it. If it is not coming from your heart, if I had to beat it into you that I needed an apology, keep the apology. keep it. Because at the end of the day, apologies don't do anything. Apologies don't mean anything if at the end of the day you're gonna still think that same way. You're still gonna act the same way. You're still gonna do the same things. Like, I don't need an apology for my sake. What are you apologizing to me for if you still feel the way that you feel? That doesn't make any sense at all. You're apologizing to make me feel better at that point. You're not apologizing. You're not apologizing for you. You're not apologizing because you felt bad. You're not apologizing because of anything other than I'm making you feel like you need to apologize. And in that, don't apologize when people make you feel like that. If you don't feel and sometimes people don't feel they need to apologize to people, and some people need to understand, or some people need to have the mirror turned on them and be like, no, this is what you did and this is how you hurt me. And whether or not they feel they need to apologize is completely up to them. But it would be nice to get an apology. But at the end of the day, if I showed you that you hurt me and that still doesn't coerce you to give me an apology, I'm not gonna bash you or tell people to cancel you or whatever that the case may be, because you made me feel, you hurt my feelings, and so I didn't get an apology. Therefore, like, no, I don't need that apology. That apology can be tossed in the well for a wish, honey. And ultimately, if you say something and mean what you say. Like, if you say something and you mean it, mean that shit. Mean that shit. Because if all they got to do is coerce you to apologize and you apologizing, did you really mean that? What is your position? Who are you? Like, because if you can't stand in your position with how you feel, you could be swayed all any type of way. You just gullible for anything. You're a sheep. You're a sheep at that point, because you have no stance. You have no, I can't even think of the word, but you don't have like, I don't know what that's supposed to be. But what I'm saying is, you look like a flip-flopper. You look sus when you do that. It's one thing, like I said, to realize, wow, actually what I was thinking was wrong the whole time. So I'm going to change my views now. Or my opinion was incorrect at the time. Look, I'm going to change my opinion. But even in that, I don't feel like you need to apologize for that. If you realize something that you didn't know before, you shouldn't have to apologize for that. You didn't know. Now you know? So, and hold on, I wrote down some stuff because I be forgetting stuff when I make videos. Like, I try to do it off the dome and just like ramble. And you can see sometimes I just be rambling, but like sometimes I stay on topic, or I like stay on point. But I'm like, okay, I pretty much touched everything. At the end of the day, baby, don't retract your statement, your opinion, your thoughts, feelings, or otherwise, just because somebody feels bad about it. Like, you hurt somebody. First of all, they didn't have to check for you. They didn't have to look at you. They didn't have to come your way, listen to the shit you had to say. They didn't have to associate with you. Period. Like, if you don't like anything I have to say, if you don't like things that I say, or you feel differently from me and that bothers you, then we don't need to associate. And I think that you should apply that to a lot of other people in your life. You know, you don't need to associate with them. Shit. Even people in your family. You could have a cousin. They could be a distant cousin. That's the weird ass cousin that I don't fuck with, because they think like this and I think like this, and it's too clashy. So on family reunions, what's up, sis? What's up, cuz? But we don't even need to be kicking it like that. So, but I don't hate them. I'm not gonna bash them. you know, and be that person too. Don't be the person that when somebody bashes, like don't be the basher and don't get bashed. Like don't allow somebody to bash you or to make you feel bad for being different or having a different opinion than them. And don't also make people feel bad for having a different opinion than you. Treat people the same way. Be a model citizen. Be an example. You know? I haven't touched none of my omelet. But, girl. I used to hate omelets. I don't know why. It's just eggs with shit in it. But I don't know. My dad used to make omelets for me and my sister. I'd be like, I don't want an omelet. Like, I don't want an omelet. But now, like, it's just like, I think it's because I'm a broke adult, and it's like the easiest thing to make. You know, it's cheap to make. But also, I'm trying to, you know, I'm on my vegetarian shit, so it's like barely filling for me. But anyway, you know, I just go off on a tangent. But that was all, you know. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a beautiful, lovely day. I hope it is prosperous. I hope you get outside. Or if you can't get outside, you know, stay in the house. Like try to accomplish this project. Make a small to-do list today. I know it's like kind of the middle of the day, but make a small to-do list today. Or by the time I post this video, I'll probably be. Anyway, make a small to-do list today. Make a small to-do list today, you know. Try to accomplish 3 small goals. Like exercise for 30 minutes. Stretch, at least if you're not gonna exercise. For me, I find that like, at least if I stretch, it still gives me that satisfaction that at least I did something physical, you know? And it's like, you can stretch while you watch TV if you like a lazy ass bitch. But, you know, try to make something different today for dinner. Like, just have a good day, you know? Be positive. And just be dope. I'm sorry about that long pause. I was looking at my omelet like, so I want another bite. All right, well, anyway, I'm about to head out because I need to do some stuff. And it's the middle of the day and I haven't gotten anything done. So I'm about to finish this omelet and get it done. So I'll talk to y'all whenever I see y'all again. Bye.